I knew that this is what I was going to do. I wasn't trying to get a plan B. I really wasn't, man. I just never wanted to do that. I was like, I'm gonna make this shit happen, to be honest. So yeah, I worked a lot of bullshit, and and just I didn't know it was there was no wheels up whatsoever, man. I had to kind of refigure it out, and just was trying to make any connections I could, man.
Right.
Did you have friends you were coming up with that were also, in equivalent to the Radish jobs as well? And then you saw them sort of catch their break, and you're like, yo, like, am I going to catch my break? You know what I'm saying?
I definitely saw some LA cats around me started getting some waves, and I wasn't there yet. And, that shit hurts. But like you also, I really put on with that now. That doesn't, because, man, everybody is on their own clock, man. You know what I mean? So like, I just learned that over time. Like, never compare your story to somebody else's, man. Because, there's cats that I knew that were doing it 7-8 years ago are not anymore. I'm somehow still here.
Right.
So, and they were doing a way big Willie back then. So it's like everybody has their own time clock and everything. Yeah, I saw some cats grow and we're doing some big things, but I was just trying to figure it out, man. That's really what it is. I was trying to just figure it out through hard work and dedication. I didn't really, looking back now, obviously, man, I would have done things differently and been a lot more calculated, but you can't look at it like that. I mean, it is what it is.
But when you were coming up to, social media wasn't popping like it is now, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like now...
It was MySpace and stuff, but yeah, no.
Not like it is with Instagram. Like, but I feel like, so people are always feeling like, I feel like that can make, it's like FOMO or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like puts it more in your face, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on your grind.
Yo, I literally don't know what FOMO, I always see that shit. I was like...
Fear of missing out?
Oh, okay. When you were saying, I was like, yeah.
You had FOMO over FOMO. Nice.
That's great.
Nice.
See, I'm not even on the internet like that, you know what I mean?
That brings up a good point, though, because, when you're watching other people, going back to what you said at the very beginning of just like working hard and really putting your head down and doing what you need to do and just like focusing on getting it done versus so worried about like, that should be me. I should have gotten that look.
Right. But that's so hard to do, man.
Oh, I know.
The thing is, this I think in general in life, you have to, controlling your mental state is everything. You can look at anything in two different ways. You can be like, man, I just had a top 10 record, but it wasn't number one. It's like you literally can look at anything in two sides of the story. So I really just try. It's hard, man. Sometimes I get bummed, man. I'll be like, yo, fuck this fool, man. You know what I mean? Like just like anybody else. But I try to keep like my mental state. I mean, I think that's really just the key, man. You have to keep yourself in a positive, confident place, and just like don't let things deter you, man, because that will kill you. It really will.
How do you go about doing that? Like, what are the things that you use in order to keep in that positive mental state?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't really. I mean, it's a couple things, man. I mean, one, I try to gain some perspective because the first thing I want to do, like, I mean, I get hot-blooded, man. I'm like, fuck this fool, but like, or just the situation. But I really just try to like gain some perspective on it, because that's the only way. Because I don't have like some like, you know what I mean? I go Thai boxing, like, you know what I mean? I go Thai bo. Like, I don't do that shit. I don't have like, this is my outlet,
Right.
Like, music is my outlet. I don't have that. I mean, and I'm actually gaining more like, funny enough, like things like outside of music that I really like love, and it's actually helping music. It's funny enough. But
what are some of those things?
Well, I don't know. Just like trying to just like live life more. Like I mean, now I'm trying to enjoy when I go on a vacation. You know what I mean? Like just regular people shit. Like I'm trying to enjoy.
Do you stay off your phone when you're on vacation?
Say it again.
Do you stay off your phone when you're on vacation?
I try to. Yeah. I mean, then you just gotta like fall in love with a book. Like, see, because my wife, she wants to like stay on the beach. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there with my white ass like, fuck, just give me the fucking sunblock, and just give me a book or something. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I mean, I guess everybody has their own way of like dealing with stress and like things that aren't going their way. For me, I guess reflection is probably the only way, because I don't have those like, like I said, those outlets where I'm like, man, I'm gonna go do like 12 push-ups, or like, or like I'm gonna go do like, I don't have that shit, and maybe I need that.
Yeah, but maybe that's
maybe I'm discovering. See, I learn about myself every day, man. I'm like, man, I need some shit, Actually, you know what I do like to do? I like to take a hike with my dog. Actually, I love that shit, but I don't get to do it enough because I'm just like busy. But that I love, man.
Scheduling time is like, that's key.
Yeah.
I feel.
I hate to blow up the spot, but Kenneth Hahn, like if you're an LA cat, it's just beautiful, man. You go up there and like, that's a great place to clear your head, man. You just got like kind of almost damn near 360 view of the city.
Yeah,
it's a great place. Anyway,
amazing. Let's talk a little bit about like sort of present day and what we're working on right now. You've got multiple projects that are going on. One of the bigger ones being this new album that we were talking about with Miley Cyrus that's coming. What was that like, that process of creating this project?
Well, before we go there,
So,
how did you initially link with Miley?
Yeah, no, totally, man.
Let's get that in there.
So actually, we linked randomly from this dude who was Kanye's cousin, actually. Ricky. I'm blanking on his name. Ricky, actually, man. Ricky was really cool. And Ricky was like, yo, this girl, Miley, by the way, I didn't really know that much about her. You know what I mean? Because it was about 5-6 years ago now. And it was like, she was coming off of Hannah Montana. I was already still like a man at that point. So I was like, okay, cool. Like Hannah Montana, He's like, yo, she can fucking sing. And I was like, you should work with her. I was like, okay, cool. Like I saw it as an opportunity, but I was also like a little sketch because it's like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to do some whack shit just because it's like, I don't know. But I'm at any rate, he hit me up. Like when he was just, I think he was managing Hippo at the time. He was like, yo, we're in the studio, come by. I came by and just started playing some records, and everybody was really cool. I met Hippo already at that point. He was a nice guy. Ricky was obviously nice. It was the first time I met Miley and her manager. And yeah, man, it was dope. Honestly, I played a record, man, and like her manager like stood up at the time and like clapped. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
I looked really good.
Nice.
Like I looked good at this shit. Like I was like, okay, thanks, bro. It's funny because it was a record she didn't even take. It was actually for a different artist that he actually used for later. But so that's how we first met.